Yes, welcome to my channel. My name is Bernard Manzete. Today I'm going to be showing you how to apply for the Mature Age Entry Scheme for 2024-2025 academic year. As you can see, the academic registrar Makerere University is inviting for applications from Ugandans, East Africans and international applicants for the Mature Age Entry Scheme examinations for 2024-2025 academic year. So to be eligible, you need to be 25 years of age as of the time of application. And then the examinations will be held on 24th February 2024. So to apply, this time the application is online. It's not now manual where you have to get forms, fill them and submit to the office. You're going to be using this website, https see.mac.ac.ug, and then applications are submitted with a payment of non-refundable fee of 200,000 for Ugandans, East Africans, including South Sudan, DRC, or an equivalent of $75. But mostly the online payments, they accept Ugandan currency. So the closing date will be 21st of January 2024. There are some instructions here which you can follow, but my interest is how to show you how to apply online for the mature age application. So you come here and follow this link, SEE. So this is the website. So if you already have an account, you can log in, but I'm assuming you're a first-time user, do not have an account. You can just come here to register. So we have the instructions here. Names should be similar to those on PLE or and A-level results slips. Your password will be sent to the phone number and email address you provide here. So here you need to have an email address which you have access to, and also a telephone number which you also have access to, so that your password can be sent to your email and also your phone number. So you can come here. I'm going to register like this, and then so you can put your email address, your phone number, then your nationality. Let's say you're Ugandan, then your date of birth can be 1995, something like that. Then you select. Yeah, so once you do this, you can say register. So my email address has already been registered, so but you can proceed if you do not have an email address. So for me, I had already created my account. So once this step is done, you receive an email on your email address you provide here, and then the email will contain instructions, the passwords for logging in. So once you have your account, you can just come back and then you log in to the system. So you provide your email address. If you're a first-time user, you come here and enter the email address that you registered with, and then you check your email or your phone for the OTP that has been sent. So I got in my phone I got 532712. So once I put this password, to load my profile, and then it asks me to set a new password. So you can now set a password that you know. So I'm going to change it, then it should always match. So once I change that, yeah, it will redirect me to the application page now. So this is where you'll be able to apply from. You can see the instruction is saying the scheme is the mature age scheme. The application fee is 200,000. The start date is 25th of December 2023. The end date is 21st of January 2024. And the academic year is 2020-2025. It should be noted by all applicants that the case of impersonation, falsification of documents, or giving false or incomplete information whenever discovered either at the registration or afterwards will lead to automatic cancellation of admission and prosecution in the Ugandan courts of law. So you can see the application, the examination dates has been clearly defined. The time for test 1, that is the aptitude and then program specific, has been clearly defined. So before you can actually proceed to fill any form, you'll be required to make a payment of a non-refundable fee of 200,000. So to do this, you have to generate a reference number. You can just go to this and then you click the button. Then it shows you application fee is 200,000. Then you should be able to generate your reference number by clicking this button, generate PRN, and then you wait. Let's wait just a few seconds. Good. So the reference number has been generated. So you'll see your reference number here. So you now have to take this reference number to any bank that is integrated with URA, that is Uganda Revenue Authority. So you can also use mobile money payments, Airtel, MTN mobile money to pay directly. So before the form is activated for you, you have to pay this money using this reference number. So it will show you when the reference number is going to expire. So mine is going to expire on 30th of January 2024. So let's say I will pay this money. Once you make your payment of 200,000, you go back to the system. So here I just refresh, and then you can see that this amount has been received. That means my application fee is already paid for. So I can print out a receipt from the system. So the receipt now shows that the money has been received and is credited. So the application form is now activated for me, so I can proceed to pay to fill my form. So to fill the different sections, we have the personal information, that is information about you, the applicant. We have the program choice, the program that you want to apply for. We have the O-level information. We have A-level. We have the parents' details, that is the father, the mother. We have the guardian details. We have the referee details. We have attachments. And then we also have a section to finally submit the application form. So you can see on the extreme right, we show that the section is mandatory. We also have optional sections. That means before you submit your application form, you make sure all the mandatory sections are filled. So you can just come here. Sorry about that. You can just come here. So be sure that the names that you registered with, the information you filled during your registration, you're not going to edit them. So if you filled wrong information, you better reach out to the ICT team of Makerere University so that they can help you. Otherwise, you'll not be able to edit any information from here. So you come here, you select your marital status. Let's say you're married. Your permanent address, let's say Kampala. Sorry about that. and then your nationality is what you selected during registration. Your home district, let's say, please Siri, stay away. So your home district, let's say mine is Maracha, and then my county, I'd say Maracha East, and then sub county, I think it's Trambu, and then the parish is only one, then the village is this. So you save this information. Now that is now personal information. So once you submit this form, you'll be given a form ID, which is like 001. So you can update the biodata, like after even saving, you can come back and edit. So you can go to the next section, the program choice. Let's say I want something to do with computing, so I'd say business computing, but this is private. If you want government, you go there. So there's only one Bachelor of Business Computing, that is day program under government. So if you want private, you can come and select the time that is convenient for you. So you say you want day, you can pick. So once you select this, it will come here, and then you have to save your program choice. So after you have saved, it shows you that this section has been filled. You can go to the next section. Let's say O-level information. Say I have my O-level, and then I search for my O-level UNEB center or school. So mine is on Bati. I'm going to say my index number was 097. I select. Then the examination date is 2010. Yeah, then I save this. You don't need to enter your results. Just provide the index number. So that section is also filled. I go to A-level. I say I have my A-level results. I say Maryland, and then I go to 625, examination year 2013. Then I save this information. Yeah, it just shows that the section is filled. I can go to the next. That is information about my father. So the surname, I can just enter this. The telephone number, if the person has, you can provide for them. Date of birth, I'll just put any date. 19, just put 47. And then district of origin. So you can put, if it's non-Ugandan, you select non-Ugandan. The village, sub-county, sub-county of birth. I already put my Maracha East. So nationality, this is Uganda. Country of residence, obviously Uganda. Address, you can put the same address, and then you save the information. So once this is complete, you can go to the next section. You can see now I've filled the first 5. You can go to any section and fill. It's not in order. So I go to my mother's information. Just select if they have a phone. Sorry. And then I can just say 1952. District of origin, again from here. I can just put this is Uganda. Yeah, so I save information about my mother. It is saved. Then I go to guardian. So if you don't have guardian, since it's optional, you can leave it out, but if you have, you can fill. Referee is mandatory for both, so you provide details of your referee here, the telephone number, the first referee, the second, yeah, then you save that information. So once that is filled, you come to attachments. You have to now select a passport photo. You can take using your phone, and then you upload. So here only images will be accepted. So let's say I go there and look for an image. I think I have one here. So I select, then I put. So my profile photo will be uploaded, my O-level result slip. Now here only PDFs are allowed. So you can just provide a PDF and wait for it to upload. Good. And then you pick your A-level result slip, you upload. So birth certificate is mandatory, it is required. So I'm just picking any document, but you can just make sure you get your documents right and then upload the necessary documents there. So once you upload, and then you can come here. So if you have all your sections filled, the button will be activated for you, and then you can say, I, Bernard Manzene, declare that to the best of my knowledge, the information I have provided here is true and accurate, and I agree to the online application terms and conditions of use. So and then you say, I agree. So the system will prompt you to now finally submit your application form. So you can click the button. So the system will now be able to assign for you examination room. That means application form, ID, submission date, I submitted, and then the examination room where you will sit for your examination. So I've been given computer science courses, room LLT 2C. So here it's important you download your invitation letter, because this letter is very important. When you're coming to the university, you have to provide this letter. So let's download a copy of this letter. Yeah, so it's asking me where to save it, so I'm just going to save it there on my desktop. Okay, yeah, so my form has been downloaded. This is it. This is now the invitation letter. As you can see, your photo will appear there, and then you have your reference number. The program code I applied to as BBC is attached to the form ID. And then you have your name, and then an address to you. So this is very important. So the first 2 pages, it's important. Make sure you print, because that is your invitation letter. But otherwise, you can print the entire PDF, about 8 pages. Then you have the information you have filled. The venue also appears there, the examination date and time. So you have your application form ID, you have the reference number you used, the payment status, we have the information about the biodata, the program choice, the O level, A level, father's information, mother's information, guardian, because we didn't set. We have the referee. So basically that's it. Once you have this, that marks the end of your application. Yeah, that marks the end of your application, and you should now wait for the examination date and go and sit for your exams. Good luck.